had this really old Buick. My twin brother and I had it as our first car, and it was terrible in weather. So my dad said, get a 50-pound bag of sand and put it in the trunk for snow. Yeah, whatever. 50 pounds is going to control a car that weighs thousands of pounds? I don't think so. I knew what the answer was. So the first snow came, and I had heard about this bag of sand, and my dad forced us to put it in there. And of course, there was sand leaking out of the bag all into the trunk, and I couldn't stand it, and I was so upset with him. But that first snow came, and the first time I ever drove in snow, my brother and I together, alone, and we hit a really slick patch, and that car skid and spun and was about to go into the ravine, but it stopped. That bag of sand was the anchor. I'm going to tell myself that because it helps the story, but it's the truth. There was all that bag, and I was so sick of hearing about it, and I thought, yeah, right, that can do it. But it did it. It anchored that car just enough, I think, so that it prevented us from having a serious accident. You could just drive right away. Brothers and sisters, we all need an anchor. We all need that rock. And some of us grab a hold of rocks or anchors that actually weigh us down and don't do anything good. And yet, that anchor that we need for this life to move into the next is Jesus Christ. Because we hear in the first reading, who is the wise one? Who is the wisdom of the age? The foolishness of God is wiser than human strength, and the weakness of God is stronger than human strength. He does things we cannot do. We can't get to heaven, this place that is divine, this place that is sacred, this place that is His. He desires us to be there, but we can't get there on our own strength. We need that anchor in our lives, that rock. And sometimes we think that anchor and that rock holds us back, pulls us down. Incorrect. It may be a cross, and yes, we all carry them. But that cross leads to the resurrection. And so, brothers and sisters, we hear these wise words in the gospel, stay awake. So just like that bag of sand or that rock in our lives that sometimes seems like a disaster or makes us angry or we have a hard time, that rock in our lives is Jesus Christ, and He pulls us through because He is stronger than us, undoubtedly, and pulls us through into the next life where there is eternal joy and eternal peace. Brothers and sisters, let's hold on to that rock. Let's cling to it. If you're here at 8 o'clock in the morning, you are clinging to something. Cling to Him, and He will bring us to the next life. Praise be Jesus Christ, now and forever. Please stand.